Hey guys, it's Carrie. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick tutorial. This is just an everyday makeup look. It shouldn't take too long. So let me go wash my face and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so now I have taken off all my makeup, and what I wash my face with, I use CeraVe. This is CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I was recommended this by my dermatologist, and it is great. Like, it doesn't dry out your skin. Like, it is just a really good face wash. You can do it all in your eyes. It takes off makeup, like any kind of makeup, waterproof, mascara. I put on just some Proactiv Oil-Free Moisture Daily Moisturizer Lightweight Formula. It has SPF 15 in it, and it doesn't have any other type of acne medication in it. But so that's what I've used just to prep my face. And what I'm going to start with is oh, and I don't think I mentioned this before, but all these are drugstore products. It's very affordable. None of them are high-end products. You can get them at Walmart or any drugstore, and so that's what I love about all this stuff. So this, I'm going to start out with the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro Primer, and I like using a primer before my foundation just because my skin is kind of oily. And it just helps my foundation stay on all day long. And this one, it like mattifies and brightens and smooths and does all kinds of stuff. I think it makes my foundation go on better. So you just get, sorry, I kind of already smudged it, but you just get a small amount. What I do is I just dab it all over my face, and then I just kind of use circular motions and rub it. You just get that kind of all over your face. And it really does smooth out your face really well. Just feels nice. So that's on. Now, the next step that I do is I put on some foundation. The foundation that I'm going to be using is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is in 120 Creamy Ivory. And so what you want to do with any type, especially if it's in a glass bottle or whatever, you just shake it up. With any foundation, I shake it up before I use it. So you just shake that up, and then just pour a little bit out onto your fingers, and that's probably too much, but you just pour a little bit out into your fingers. And some people like putting on their foundation with their fingers. I like using a brush, but either way really works. I use both. It just depends on how much time I have. And you just kind of dab that all over your face. Just so you can kind of feel it all over. And then I take a brush. I got this brush from I got it from Ulta, but it's Real Techniques, and it's just like a flat top, really tight brush. And what I do is I start in the center, and I just kind of use circular motions, and I just kind of buff it in. Do it under your eyes. I get dark circles and redness under my eyes, so I always make sure that I get, foundation on my eyes and under them. I'm going to put concealer on there too, but I love this foundation. It is like one of my all-time favorites. And you just buff it in. It's really light. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a really heavy foundation. It has a really natural finish. It's good coverage, but it's not super heavy. It's buildable. That's a good way to put it. You can use whatever amount, like the amount I use, which is not very much, or you can put that on and then you can layer on more if you want more coverage. I take my concealer. This is Physicians Formula Conceal RX. This is in the shade Fair Light. And what I do with my concealers is, and this is a good thing to do, you just do a little bit on the back of your hand. You don't need very much at all. And then put the cap back on. And I just kind of rub that into my hand just to kind of warm it up. If you warm up your concealers, they don't tend to get caked. Just dab it on where you need it. I have some you know, some blemishes and stuff. So I'm going to cover up those. I just kind of pat it on wherever I kind of need it. I like to do it around my nose because I tend to get red there. Just wherever you tend to get red, or if you have a blemish, and you look kind of scary right when you do it, and I do it right in between my eyebrows just because I tend to get kind of red there. You can use your finger to blend it out, or you can use a brush. Either way works. I mean, if you use it, you just kind of pat it around just to kind of blend it in. Or if you use a brush, you could use a brush like, this is from Real Techniques. I got this at Ulta, and it was like buy one get one half off when I got them, so I got a good deal on these. But this is just a flat top, just soft brush, and you can just, you know, dab it. Just kind of pat that in place. Okay, now after that's done, I'm going to take my under eye concealer that I use. This is Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener. I use this underneath my eyes and on my eyelids as a primer. You just twist up the bottom, and it comes up in this little applicator. Sometimes you have to twist it a couple times just to get the product up. But then you just sweep this right underneath your eye. I do have dark circles, and I do get red underneath my eyes, so I do this right underneath my eyes. It really brightens up my eyes. Do it right in your inner corner. I do it on my eyelids because it is a primer. Helps your eyeshadow stay on better. Eye primers are always a good idea. You tap in your under eye concealer, anything on your eye, you want to use your ring finger, or just because it has the lightest touch. So you're just gonna pat, pat, pat this in, smooth it out on your eyelid. You don't have to be as gentle on your eyelid, but you still should be pretty gentle because, you know, it causes wrinkles or whatever. And it just kind of brightens up your under eye area, helps all that stay on well. Now we're going to set all of this with a powder, and the powder I'm going to be using today is the Revlon Nearly Naked powder. I love this powder. It is so light and just, oh, I can't say enough good things about it. I have it in the shade Fair, and what I do is I take a big fluffy brush. It's still a little bit dense, but it's still really nice and fluffy. This is the powder brush from Real Techniques. You can get it at Ulta. And what I do is I just, you know, tap it in there a little bit, not much, and I start in the center of my face and I work my way out. So I just kind of brush that on. And you want to get a fluffy brush that's not going to pull on your foundation or your concealer. It's just going to kind of set it in place. I do it over my eyelids, under my eyes good. What I love about this powder is it feels so smooth on your face. It's like you're not even wearing anything. And I'm going to take another big fluffy brush. This is not as dense as this brush. It's just as big, but it's not as dense. This has a lot of bristles. This doesn't have nearly as many bristles, and it's more flexible. This is made by Eco Tools. I think I got it at Walmart or something. I may have gotten it at Ulta, but they sell it at Walmart, I know. And I use this for my bronzer. And the bronzer I'm going to be using today is by Rimmel London in the color Sunlight. And what I do is I just dab this in there a little bit. Not a lot. And then I just kind of, this is just how I do it. You can do it however you want to. But I feel like I can get the angles of my face better if I do this. I kind of turn my face to the side. And kind of turn my lips to the side. Some people, you can make a fishy face and do it just in the angles of your face, like in the hollows of your cheekbones. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush that up just to kind of brighten up my face a little bit, because I am very fair skinned. And I'm going to go up on my temples and on my forehead. It just brings some warmth and color to your face. When you do this, you don't want to get anywhere close to this under eye area that we just brightened. You want to stay from your cheekbones down when you use bronzer. Because if you do it closer to your eye, it can make you look tired. And just do a little bit right where the sun would hit you, right on your temples. You can do it right across your forehead. Some people do it along their jawline, and that's perfectly fine, whatever you want to do. Just a little bit of contouring. It makes it look like there are shadows there. You know, makes you look a little bit thinner. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my blush, and I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable blush. Say that 5 times fast. This is one of the cool shades, and it's called Rosy Outlook. I love this blush. It is, the payoff is just great, and it's super blendable, like it says. You know, you can use it with just about anything. I'm going to take this little blush brush. This is actually from Bare Minerals, one of their little brushes, and I'm just going to tap it in there. You really don't have to tap it in very much because it's so pigmented. Do it right on the apples of your cheeks. Now, you don't want to go anywhere from here to here with your blush because it will make your nose and the center of your face look very red. So what you want to do is go from like here, like right where the outside of your pupil, outside of where the color of your eye is where you want to go, is where you want to start. So like if you smile, this big thing right here, you want to start from here out. These are your apples of your cheeks. You do want to get it on the apples of your cheeks, but you don't want to go too close to your nose because it can make you look red. So I smile, and I just kind of brush it on up there. And I love this shade. It's super pigmented. I don't have to put very much on. Smile here. See where I'm putting it? And then up. And once I get the color on there, I just kind of, you know, swirl it around a little bit just to blend it with the bronzer so it's not like you have stripes up your face. You don't want that. You definitely don't want stripes. It's supposed to look like a natural just flush of color. Okay, so that's it for my face. So that is all the eye makeup and face makeup. So now I'm going to put on just a little bit of lipstick and lip gloss. And the lipstick I'm going to use, I'll use Pink Truffle. This is a Revlon lip butter. And I'm just going to put this on just like that. I'm not putting chapstick on right now just because I put it on not long ago. But I would put some chapstick on. Just to kind of help it stay on. And then I'm going to use my NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss. This is in Sponge Cake. And that's it. That's all you really have to do. Sometimes I'll take my powder brush and just kind of dab it on my eyes just to get a little bit of excess powder just to kind of set that in place. But that's really it. I mean, if you felt like you needed more powder or some more blush or whatever, you could definitely do touch-ups. But this is pretty much it. This is how I go. And obviously it doesn't take usually as long as this video is, just because I'm talking and explaining as I go. But I hope you enjoyed it. You can connect with me on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. It's all /KerryBeautyBelle. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like down below if you like it. Yeah, let me know what you think. Alright, thanks. Bye, guys.